call her up to say I'm in town. I get a notion that we both walk the same ground. Been traveling all over, searching for...
Hey guys, Charlani here. Thanks so much for tuning in. In today's video, I'm going to do our front porch reveal, and I'm going to show you how it turned out. But I will tell you that this was definitely not an easy project for me. I thought it would be super simple, but there was a lot of trial and error. There was a lot of moving things around, trying things in new spots, and completely revamping it and starting from scratch. But I ended up loving the way it came out. And my tip is, sometimes you have to step away from a project if that creative vision just isn't coming to you. Sometimes taking a couple of hours, even a day, overnight, sometimes when you take a fresh look at something, something will pop out at you and it'll make a little bit more sense and you'll like it a little bit more. So that is exactly what happened in this instance for sure. So it's taken me a couple of days to kind of get everything situated, but I love the way it came out. So if you want to see what it looks like, I'm gonna go ahead, step out of the way, and let you take a peek. All right, hope you guys like the video. Alright guys, this is how it turned out, and I have to tell you, I absolutely love it. We're fighting a windy day here in Texas, so I'm going to try and run through this really quick and just kind of give you some of my takes on a few of the items in here. So first of all, I just have all of those branches here. I was going to originally like spread them out, but I love the way it looks up here, adds that texture, gives this a little bit more height. And if you look on this side, this is where we have the corn stalk, and it's really high up there. So I love that it gave that just that little bit of extra height, which I think really needed it. Now, if you saw in my last videos, I actually had some sprays that I was going to put in the wreath, but I ended up not doing that. We're just gonna leave the wreath as is. Maybe next year, that'll be a fall project, is to kind of zhuzh that up a little bit. But for now, I think she's still beautiful, and we're just gonna keep her the way she is. So the sprays that I ended up getting that I was gonna add to that, I ended up putting like just throughout these bushes. And you guys, I love the way this looks. It just adds a little bit of color, a little bit of dimension into these super green bushes. And I think it just looks really cool. So that's the first time I've ever done that, and I really do like the way it looks. Now we also have a lot of these pumpkins. So we've got heirloom pumpkins, the regular orange pumpkins, white pumpkins, carving pumpkins, just all the things. These are marigolds. I believe they're marigolds. I don't know why they look so awful. It's the weather here has been just atrocious with wind and rain, and this area gets a lot of sun. So I'm gonna have to figure this little situation out, because I certainly don't want those guys dying. But I love the color, right? All the fall color, so pretty. And then we've got this guy right here. Now, one of my biggest issues in decorating this whole front porch was that, I don't know, the first time I did it, I just didn't like the way it looked. It just wasn't coming together as I had expected it to. I moved this over here and I ended up putting just these two here, and with the third, because things are supposed to kind of be in like threes. So with this watering pitcher, and I ended up using these here instead of down in here, and we just kind of reworked how I put the sprays in each of these jars, and I love the way this came out. Now this bench right here has been, we've had this for so many years. Obviously it's really, really old. We've had this sign for many years as well. Really, really old. So fun, right? So I just kind of reuse these because both of these usually are in this corner over here. So it's just a lot of moving things around and trying things in different areas. I love these straw pumpkins, like literally my favorite. But yeah, I love the way it came out. I think it's nice and cozy. I feel like there's a lot of super sweet little moments in here. Like that is my favorite. You can't really tell because it's still light out, but there's a candle in there. Maybe I'll come back out before I post this video, show you guys what that looks like at nighttime. But again, love that too. Super good, right? All right, so this is what we've got. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I'd love to know what your favorite part was. If there's a moment in here that you liked especially, I'd love to know. Again, thanks for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you've not subscribed to my channel, I would love it if you did. Bye guys.